Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Lasorsa, director of the ABT branch here in Denver, Colorado, with my cohort, Mr. Nolan Carruthers. We're here for stair-step finals at AMF Northglenn, just north of Denver. And your first top 5 match would be Jeffrey Carter, our 5th seeded player from Arvada, up against the Pope, Chuck Bazemore, a Centennial. Chuck, a 3-time champion, 6-year member. Jeffrey has won 1 title at AMF Arvada. Jeffrey, a 10-year member. Chuck, a 6-year member. We're bowling on the Kegel ABT number 7 pattern, but it's been cut back to 42 feet. Jeffrey, 5th seed at plus 7. Chuck came in slightly plus 73. Our leader, plus 138. That's last week. He was second the week before. He's our 3rd seed. And again, your leader, Dale Carpenter, from time champion. All right, Chuck, this will be your first look at Jeffrey, a golf pro, as you can tell by his apparel.
Hey, he's conservative today.
He is, very, yeah. Normally he's got green shoes, orange shirt, white belt. Well, yeah, he's close.
Yesterday, everything was purple, purple, purple. His belt was purple.
As long as he's coordinated, you know, everything's good. Jeffrey, high backswing, as you'll see here. Using an IQ Pearl. Good shot to start. He's going to spot Chuck 27.
Nobody's been as inside as him.
No. Maybe Cody Vaughn. Other than that, most of the guys are in the 15 to 8 range.
He was there last night. Jeff was around 15, 18 last night.
Yeah, if you notice, he's balled down from what he was using yesterday and got deeper. It's just a question of now whether he can face it up to get good carry on that. ...102 entries this week here at AMF Northglenn. First time we've been here in over 15 years. Great facility, great facility. They've done a great job here. General manager here is Joseph Ulibarri, and his assistant is Rhonda Gregory, and they've done a great job. Staff has been great here. We're going to make this a regular stop, and they're happy to have us, and we're real happy to be back. Get another northern end stop for our tour here in Denver. Okay, Chuck, little light, back-to-back fives, and he's 1 for 1 so far. But just for the heck of it,
absolutely,
I'm in.
He won't even look. He won't even look.
I know, he does.
He knows.
He knows.
He knows.
He doesn't want the pressure to kill him.
We're in.
He's 2 for 2. Huh?
That's because he's not looking back. He knows.
Russell Strong of Arvada's second game in qualifying. She's 96. He was on a 290 pace. Doesn't make the cut because he went 150, 150. That's closer. Ooh, 9-10 on a bad break. But he
into Chuck coming towards me. He said, "Stop." I'm like, "Stop."
Frame of mind. Look at
this.
Yeah. His lovely wife Susan. Susan, happy birthday to you. Third frame for
you.
It did, but it really read. Yeah. Could have hit up on it.
Right. What's the difference?
Well, right now he's up.
In
Jeff. But as long as Chuck keeps grinding around, Jeffrey's got to throw doubles. Meanwhile, our in the incredible zone right now, Mr. Ron Hall. Out of real estate left. Yes. And he's probably running out of arm. Got to power through the mid part of the lane. Good shot. Okay. So he's 75 open in the fourth. Chuck can get all his handicap advantage back with a mark here. I'm sure we got a lot more viewers right now live than we normally do with the Broncos stinking up the dome in Indianapolis. But they're down 10 going in, so who knows? Going into the second half. All right, Chuck. Baby split, 310.
Yeah. I had so many splits today. It was just,
you're not the only one.
Oh, my God.
Did you see some of the scorers to your left and right?
I saw
there
mine.
was more reds up there.
I had 6 in a row.
Oh, my God. This is going to be close.
Not going to happen.
Yes.
Oh, we did.
All right. Putting on a show. Huh?
Wiping the sweat off.
As long as he does it, let me think. West, east, north, south.
Yeah,
he's good.
however it goes.
Yes, however that works.
Yeah. He's got it down.
Well, he should. He's the Pope. I mean, if he blessed your equipment, you know, anything's possible.
He didn't touch it today. I didn't
see. That's why you got the 6 split.
Yeah, I tried to get the 7th.
Oops. Maybe?
No.
Oh, very lucky. Very lucky to get the 8 out of that. That was pretty flat.
Bowling the Pope on Sunday in the finals.
There's a lot. There's a lot against you.
It can get in your head.
Oh,
quick.
Sure. Especially if you're religious.
Even if you're an atheist, it could mess you up. You see stuff like that.
Yeah. Maybe see bolts of lightning come through the ceiling and stuff. Touch a score and short it out. You know? Oh, will it hold? Will it hold?
By half a board.
Oh, if that. So he is only down 1 pin scratch through 5, which means he's up 26 with his handicap advantage, 5 frames to go.
And like you said, Jeff's real estate is starting to disappear.
Yeah, he's
up against the
turn
now.
He's got about 2 more boards.
Yeah.
But he's letting it go somewhere around 5th arrow. Yep, right there. Much better shot. Looked like he took his hand out of it a little bit to get a little bit more length. That was a good shot. And a lot of times adrenaline, you get jacked up and you hit through the bottom of that ball. That ball's going to go sideways. And he's got a fair amount of hand.
Now he's got some real estate on the left lane. He can.
Yeah, he can go as far as he wants.
He'll be down on 35.
I was going to say if Lucy was here, he'd be on 34. Yeah. So he could use a double big time here to start cutting back into that handicap. Still down 26. Sit.
That lane is just really
it's
jumping
a little bit
on him.
Yeah, it's finishing harder in the back on 37 than it is on 38. I thought he did the same thing on that as he did the other one, and it just got a different result. He gets 2. All right. That's okay. Still enough time. 103 open in the sixth. He's got to figure that left lane out. That's
Absolutely.
2 big splits on the left lane. Fifth place today with 5% of the mega is 256. That's the worst that these guys are going to do. And then fourth place is 281. Oops, that's going right. And gets 7 out of that.
Still clean.
Yeah. A straight player on tough conditions is very, very tough to beat, especially when they're on their game, and their game is sparse.
And especially when the lanes break down and
Sure.
they're gone.
Yeah, I mean, to him it might make a board difference. To
Right.
Jeff, it's going to make arrows difference. So the key for Chuck is to just keep closing frames and making it more and more difficult. He might
don't
not
think
get
so.
that one. No. All right, so he's 100 in the sixth. He's only down 3 scratch, which means he's up 24 with 4 frames. But if he needs to make money, because I heard that last night was
Navino?
well, yeah, Glover was there. I mean, God, he probably ate $80 worth of food. All right, not bad. Leaves a 610. Have you ever seen Dennis eat? Small pets and children start leaving the room. They're afraid that they're going to get their hands involved.
Dennis is. Dennis is
How many went to dinner? How many of you?
He's counting them.
Well, there's kids involved.
He's at 30.
He's at 30. 13? That's a fun event for Susan's birthday. That's cool. So that bill had to be stupid. What are you guessing, like 5 bills probably?
I don't know what it was. I never looked at it.
Where did you go?
Ooh.
I told Alan Parker move to the bathroom when the check showed up.
Remind me to go out and eat with you.
Yes, exactly. Problem is, you won't find him. He's sneaky. He really is. The minute he sees a waiter coming, he's gone. He's got no chance he's going to get that bill.
I can respect that.
All right, Jeffrey, let's see what you can do. He had a good look here, and he still does.
It's that left
He's able to
lane.
get the ball. Yeah, he's able to get the ball down the lane on 38.
And that one came up just a little.
Yeah,
high.
but he needs a double badly here. Badly. And the problem is he's going to finish on that lane, too. He's got to get it figured out right now, or he's got no chance.
And if he
Scott Sledgester took a small Learjet to get here today.
I heard he was.
He was going to be so late
Yeah,
that I had to check my watch and see if I was in the right time zone.
I was surprised.
And all of
when
a
I saw
sudden,
him.
poof, he appeared.
Yeah,
I was surprised there weren't police behind him.
they're out there waiting.
They're out there waiting.
They're-
That's why you haven't seen anybody.
I just channeled the Cannonball Run.
There you go. There you go. All right, big frame for Jeffrey.
Same deal.
Oh,
carried
a
it.
huge break. Huge break. And he did get further left. But he needed it. He needed it.
A lot of head pin.
Oh, yeah. But again, he's maybe a mark ahead.
Mm-hmm. You mean down?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mark down. And he's got a double to close the gap. But Chuck's just grinding right along. And that's going to hit the pocket.
There you go.
All right. He responds. Never mess with the Pope on a Sunday.
No,
I'm telling you.
not in the finals.
No.
Unless it's Ron Hall.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
He
what
might be all-knowing
The
also.
run he's been on is
Yeah, it
really
is.
something.
You know, we've seen Cartwright on that run. We've seen Hernandez on that run. You get into a groove and you just don't want it to end. And right now, Ron is in a serious groove. All right, Chuck.
Got a chance.
Ooh. A little faster. Leaves a 5-10. All right. Make sure one.
Steve Dudek's one of those guys that he's got time to chill right now, but he never stops bowling.
No.
He just practices.
Yeah.
If he's the leader, he
Yeah.
just keeps going. And
Yep. He's our second seed.
I'll take a break, you know, but he doesn't.
No. We have 3 Masters and 2 Classic bowlers in the finals today. Our leader, a Classic bowler. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Yes! Who is this guy?
That's 3 splits that he's covered.
Yeah, he's converted 3 splits. Do not mess with the Pope on Sunday, I'm telling you.
Wow.
That is huge.
The only open is the 129.
Yeah.
He missed that.
And he missed it a little left.
Yeah. The splits.
He's money.
Good.
That's awesome. Makes the 9-10. And the other with the baby split, 3-10. And then he just makes the 5-10.
5-7.
Amazing. 5-10. Not 5-7.
Was it the 5-10?
Yeah.
I need to turn around.
That's what it is. Yeah, you're looking at it from the wrong way. All right, this is the frame. He's got to get this one and then hope that adjustment on 37 was going to work. Is it going to sit? Ooh. That could have been a 7-10, but he was fortunate to kick that out.
He can go 202.
Okay, 12. He's still down 15 with the conversion. So look how big that split conversion was for Bazemore right now.
All 3 of them.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. But Jeffrey's not out of it. Needs to make this and focus on the 10th. But he's really got to have an idea in mind on 37. All right, good conversion. Excellent spare shooter. All right, so here we go. The best he can do is 202. And the best Chuck can do is $190, so he can't shut him out no matter what he does. But he can make him think about it. If you guys remember, spare count is enough. And right now, all Chuck needs to do is mark in the 10th. Minimum. Or maximum. Depending on what Jeffrey does here.
And this is sure choppable.
Oh, yeah. Excellent shot.
So he can go 189.
189 and
200 with sticks.
Yes, that is correct. Meanwhile, Chuck, if he goes 9 out, 68 and 38, he goes 06.
Yeah.
So he just needs count on his first ball.
My shoulder aches watching Jeff.
Oh.
It just the way he brings it all together is.
Now look at this. He finally switches balls, and he had a ball that got down the lane. That's gonna tick him off.
Yeah.
All right. So Jeffrey Carter is going to go home in 5th place with 5% of the Megapod. He takes home $256.
He's not happy.
Well, he threw the ball very well in qualifying, so his expectations were very high. Yeah, he threw the ball very well.
He's fun to watch.
No doubt.
And the Pope moves on.
Look at who is this guy? I'm telling you can't mess with the Pope on Sunday.
No.
I'll bet you if somebody told him they pay him 10 grand to shave that beard off,
he wouldn't take it.
Not a chance.
No.
Not.
What he is.
It's what he is, yep. All right. Frame number 2. 10th frame. All right, baby split. He'll make it, Chuck, and make all 4 of your splits. Yeah.
What do you think? 4 for 4?
I like his.
Just doesn't hurt. Go down the middle.
Yeah.
Four for 4. He did. Blame me.
All right.
3 for 4 is not
So
bad.
179 and 38. He shoots 217, defeats Jeffrey Carter. Now, the next test, our third seeded player, Mr. Untouchable right now, Ron Hall. You've seen him back-to-back shows. He's our third seed. He'll be coming in to face Bazemore in the second match. You're watching ABT here on ColoradoSports.TV, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa here with Nolan Carruthers. We're at AMF Northglenn for match 2 of our stair-step finals. Our fourth-seeded bowler, Chuck Bazemore, defeated Jeffrey Carter. Our fifth-seeded player, he's now taking on our third seed, last week's champion, Ron Hall. Ron's elected to win the match. So go ahead, gentlemen, shake hands, and we're going to start match number 2. Ron is down to 4 pins handicap, which is impressive.
Yeah.
That means he's averaging 219 on everything I could throw at him. Between Team USA, PBA, Kegel, he is just in a zone right now. He is throwing the ball very, very well. He averaged 219 on that stuff. That's borderline, let's make him a statue. Stick it in one of these centers. 2 weeks ago, he finished his second, wins last week, and now he's got a chance to win again this week.
Last week he climbed the ladder.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yep. But 34 pins on a pattern like this can be tough to overcome if his opponent keeps making spares. Yep. A little weak at the back, leaves a 10 pin. That's going to be their tough. The bowlers that have a little bit of hand, their toughest challenge right now is going to find a ball where they can get deep enough, but it still has enough energy left to carry when it hits the pocket. That ball hit the pocket and pretty much was dead at impact.
Right.
That was a weak 10.
And that left lane's where Jeff was having trouble going through the face.
Yep. Although, unfortunately, I liked his ball change at the very end on the fill ball. But sometimes, hindsight's 20/20. All right, good spare. Ron is an excellent, excellent spare shooter as well. You would imagine somebody averaging 219 on tournament patterns would be.
He's been, honestly, he's been doing this since he bowled Jason Duran in the finals.
Yes.
And that was a great match.
It was a great match, yeah.
That's quite a run. I mean, you're talking.
Yeah, I'll take that.
7-8 weeks.
Yeah. Okay, first ball for Chuck. Little light. Oh, and he leaves the familiar Papal 5-pin. He won't look, but my hand is be in. You got to be in. I know, so he's overdue.
He picked 4 splits.
Yeah, that was the impressive part. All right, piece of cake.
That's the first time he's really looked back.
Well, would you look back at us if you were?
I doubt it. That's it.
Yeah. Again, Chuck with 34 pin advantage and handicap. And
all right, what's the
got
odds
no
on
love
this
there.
one?
Well,
Where's his cap?
Yeah.
Really. If he makes this, I'm just calling it.
Yeah.
We're done. It's over. I'm just giving everybody else where they finish.
Yeah.
And we're done.
I agree.
He makes the 7-10. We're out of here.
We'll go catch the rest of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can go eat.
If he covered this, oh my God.
I've been bowling almost 50 years. I've made it once.
I've never made it. I've never come close to making it.
You've made it twice? Once when you were awake? Arapaho doesn't count. That's where you bowl leg. You're a house bowler. And, okay. He kind of ran that out. It was like a full stagger.
So he is human to a certain degree.
To a certain degree, yeah.
God isn't that all the time.
Right.
Only when you truly need it.
But God is merciful, and He understands. He's got to give his opponent a break every now and then.
Yeah, because this guy hasn't had any.
Yeah, right.
His 1099 is going to weigh 10 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, he has had one heck of a season. Ooh, I liked it. A
little weak on the left lane.
And a little strong on 38.
Strong.
Yep.
I think Denver's coming back. I'm not sure.
They were tied. 17 all.
I tried to get it down here. These are TVs.
No, they're strictly monitors, yeah.
No, we watched.
Did you want these?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, we gotta talk then.
Yeah.
We gotta get these guys on the program.
I mean, I bowled league here. We watched games all the time.
Okay. All right, Ron makes his spare. So he's going to chop up a little bit of that, get 13 back. So he's still going to be down 31.
I noticed Steve Dudek, he's warming up to our right, and he's really lessened the loft. And
But that's been his game.
Right.
I've known Steve for almost everything he does is going to be some different loft as far as distance. Let's put it that way.
Same shot.
Same shot, same result. Ball just won't quite make the corner on that lane, leaves a flat 10. I laugh, I say Steve Dudek is my lofter for a right-hander, and Frosty, if you're out there listening, Frosty Castilla, everything on the last step, and they bowled that way their whole lives, and they're both excellent at what they do.
I haven't seen Frosty for quite a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen Frosty in a while.
Didn't his wife win?
No. His wife has never won, but he had a couple daughters. But they made the finals, but it never won. Meanwhile, Ron's doing a no-tap 300 game. All right, third frame for Chuck Bazemore. That's going to go left.
Another 5.
And the infamous Papal Vatican 5-pin.
He will not look up.
He will not look up, but my hand's up anyway.
He knows they're up.
You got that right. Hell, I'm surprised everybody else on our hand.
Ron's trying to kind of act like he's in, but he's not. Trying to be a good
Ron's
sport.
In. No, Ron's in. He's in.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Anything that involves alcohol, Ron's in.
There you go.
And he's right on target. Another routine 9 spare. He's still up 22. Early in our second match. The winner of this match is going to take on our 16-time Master champion, Steve Dudek. He's third all-time in the Masters behind Joe Stepniak and Mr. Pagers. That went too far left. 1-3-6-9. Lost a little on count here, but just closed the frame.
So does that put me in the top 20 with 11? Am I in the top 20?
Yeah,
Maybe,
I'd say so.
maybe.
There's realistically the Masters division is 20 years old, and I would say that there's 20 or more that have 10 or more titles easily.
Look at that.
Fortunate.
Divine intervention.
Oh yeah.
How does this go now? Since it's on the internet, I mean, you're not doing it the same way you were doing it before, so.
No, I can get a little sloppier. And we don't have instant replay. Our tournament leader, Dale Carpenter, the last time. Tell you how long it's been for Dale. We were here on TV in the early 90s. With Irv Brown.
Irv Brown.
Yeah, on Channel 20 on Saturday mornings. And he remembers those. Yeah, we had the truck out front. We had instant replay. I mean, we were big time, boy. Look how far we've gone. Nice shot. Nice shot.
So
He needs to get lined
still
up.
get a couple balls on each side, and then
Yeah.
rotate,
Yep.
and then turn
Just like
shallow,
normal.
and then
Yes, absolutely right. Yep.
that's what we're basically doing.
Yep. And the nice part about this is it'll be edited, and you can click online and watch it as of Wednesday, and you can see all the matches.
You can watch it tonight.
Yeah, actually, well, depending on.
Tuesday on YouTube.
Yeah. All right, so Ron in serious need of a double here. Let's see if he can find that little zone where he can hit the pocket and carry. Slowed down a little bit. Yes, did you see that?
Yeah.
Slowed his ball speed down just a hair to get that ball to finish. Now we got ourselves a cookie match here.
The other thing I did, I slowed my ball speed down, but my approach and everything I picked up. But once it left my hand, I wasn't pushing so hard. I just followed through it. That's what happened today.
All right, 5th frame for Chuck.
You'd be surprised what happens when you actually bowl the way you want to.
That could be good.
Oh, that's ugly.
He's 3 for 5.
Yeah. 5.
This is a little tougher.
5, 8, 10, yeah. But he made the 5-10.
Right.
So, hey, what the hell's the 8 got to do with it? No big deal. Just make this.
The way Ron's looked on the last 2 shots.
Yeah.
It's like he's...
Yeah. Yeah, it's the gap is almost closed at this point. And if he throws another one for a 3-packer, he's gonna jump ahead. But don't give up on the Pope yet.
No.
You sinner. No. That's fairly close, but so he's going to be 67 open in the 5th. And he's got to get it going here. Right now, Ron's on a 2:68 pace. So Chuck's got to get his wheels in gear. We got 4th place today with 5% of the megapots, 281. And then we go up to 3rd place at 487. 2nd place is 923. Our winner today gets 1746. Next week at Bellevue, it's going to be over 1900.
There
Nice
you go.
shot.
He was
There we
talking
go.
to that one.
Yes, he was. Well, the Casey Angels were, sloughing off. Needed to wake him up. He needed that. So now let's see how Ron responds here. He had the best look on this lane out of the 2. I think, if I remember correctly, he left a 9-pin.
Right.
Other than that, he's in the pocket. Oh, got creeped up high, but he carried. That was big. He is just taking the lead.
You don't want to bowl him right now. Really.
No.
He's
Oh, yeah, kid's mine.
and that's not to say he's going to
Well,
win
and
this
here's the thing that
match.
cracks me up about, the higher average bowlers saying, I can't bowl ABT. I said, I can't compete against that handicap. Guess what?
Yeah.
Here's a guy that gets 4 sticks, and he's been on the show 3 weeks in a row.
Right.
Frame number 7. Oh, just
All
didn't quite
tens.
make the corner.
It's all he's left on that lane
Yeah,
of 10 pins.
yeah. He slowed his ball speed down prior to that, and the ball finished nicely. That one was his regular speed, and the ball just didn't quite turn the corner. Chuck's got a double just to get within a couple pins here after this run by Ron. No problem. All right, makes his 10. So 137 and a 6 for Ron Hall with a spare in the 7th. Chuck Bazemore looking to get a double here to get within about a mark of Ron. This would be a good time, Chuck.
Gives it a chance.
Maybe. Yes.
Give it a chance.
He's invigorated.
He is. He's pumped up right now.
He's a zealot. He throws this one, he's got a 4-pin lead. This match is getting very, very cool. Come on, Chuck, do it again.
He'll be around it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you guaranteed that. Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, nope. The papal 5-pin once again.
And I am in.
116, 150, 116, 49.
I actually kind of feel guilty about putting my arm up
No, you don't.
when
No,
it's close
you
like
don't.
this.
No.
You're right.
He's only down a mark. Still got plenty of time. Anything can happen. Bad break, a good break for either opponent. And he started swinging that leg out, hoping for balance. 116 in the seventh with a spare.
Looked like Rin Tin Tin at a fire hydrant, right?
Absolutely. I like that analogy. That's
Hey,
good. Yeah.
you know, you can't have them all.
He's down 13. Really not bad. He's close enough to hang around where
Ron can't
possibilities exist. 8th frame for Ron Hall, working on a spare.
He's been crushing this side.
That was absolute money. Absolute money.
It looks like it's going to do something, and it sets and
Just
flush.
sets and then bang. Yeah.
Because I thought that looked a little in, but
And again, here's a man that knows his equipment.
right.
Knows what the ball will do. Knows where to play it.
I bowled with him in qualifying today, and he was struggling a little bit,
Yeah.
and then he found something.
Yeah. And away we go. All right. This is a huge frame. A double here will really help his chances.
That 10 pin again,
Weak
it
10,
just won't make that turn.
So the best he can do is 227 and 4 for 231. Chuck can still shoot 230 with handicap. So it's going to go down to the 10th frame again. Nice shot. No problems. The man is just a machine. 177 in the 8th, spare in the 9th, but Chuck can do it. He can shade it for 196.
Would that shut him out?
Yes, by 4 pins.
Yeah.
He can do it. 9th frame.
Give it a
Will it get
chance.
a little bit of head pin? What do you leave?
5'8".
5'8"?
Yeah.
Okay. He can still shoot 84. Give him 222. Force Ron to double in the 10th.
Yeah.
Focus, make this spare, and see if he can double in. Put some heat on him. 5 right off the 8.
That's
Wow.
even for a straight ball.
Yeah, that's
hard
that's
to do.
brutal.
He shook it. He actually
Yeah,
kinda-
he did. So if he punches, he can shoot 173 with 38. Gives him 211.
force Ron to mark.
17, 221, 221. Yeah, just needs a mark.
If he
Good
punches.
count. Good count mark if he punches, yeah.
If he doesn't get this one. That's
Nope,
all.
and that's it.
That'll do it.
The papal run has ended.
It's a nice run.
Yeah. You can still shoot 201 with handicap. Ron's still going to have to, I would say, have good count in the first ball, but he's left nothing but
Right.
9 or better.
Like you said, he's got the no-tap 300.
And he's on his carrying lane.
Right. He'd probably like to be finishing on that left lane so he could snoop
Yeah.
around a little.
Oh, all right. So Chuck sends up at 152 and 38, shoots 190. Not bad at all.
3 for 7 on versions. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the truth. Oh, week 10, but that's okay. I should give him 209 And that's enough to win match number 2 and move on to our second-seeded player, Steve Dudek of Commerce City. Chuck's going to go home in 4th place today with $281. Won't quite pay for that food bill from last night, but I'll take a chunk out of it. All right.
Hit Dennis up for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, please. He's trying to hit Dennis up for the last 10 years.
Not working. It's not going to work.
It's like hitting the lottery. Are you kidding me? What are your odds there?
They're not good.
In the millions, right?
Yeah.
That's about what he's got.
Well, it is what it is. Next match should be interesting.
Yes. Set. Nice.
Nice.
All right, 216 with 4 sticks. 220 defeats Chuck Bazemore with 190. And he's going to move on to face our second seed, Steve Dudek. And we're going to do that after a short break. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at AMF Northglenn Lanes on Colorado Sports. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa with Nolan Carruthers here at AMF Northglenn for our third of 4 matches at our stair-step finals here with the Amateur Bowlers Tour. Ron Hall, our resident machine, last week's winner, won his first match, and now he's taking our second-seeded player, Steve Dudek of Commerce City. Steve's elected to lead the match. We're going to shake hands and begin match number 3. Steve Dudek, a 16-time Master Champion, trails just Joe Stepniak and Craig Pagers for bragging rights. If he wins today, he's going to tie Stepniak.
Where's Pagers? 23?
23. We're in that ballpark. 22 or 23. Oh, just a little light.
So Ron has now won 5 matches in a row in the finals, right?
Yeah.
The last 5.
Yes, you're right. Yep, 4 last week, 1 today.
Yeah. Shake that
Because
off.
prior to that, he was the leader and lost.
Yeah. He didn't like that taste.
Yeah, you know. Ooh, I don't know about that. Nope. Kind of went just a little bit left on him. It kind of bounced it up there. So he's open in the first frame. Steve with a 20-pin advantage. He's going to lose half of it right here. The complete unknown is what we're going to see out of Dale Carpenter.
Right.
Dale hasn't made the finals since you were young. And I was young.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how that scenario plays out. Bowled very well in the semis, obviously. Hold, and it does.
Man, I'll tell you that
Yep.
that right lane is high flush. And
Yep.
it's
All day. Yep. As long as it stays there and it doesn't
Right.
break down, boy, got to like his chances. Now it's just a question of him figuring out the left lane. Take him from 210 to like 280.
yeah.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Chris Kelso, one of the top bowlers in our Denver area. Won the Denver Masters and this past weekend won CSBT up in Greeley. There's another gentleman on a roll right now.
There you go.
Nice. There we go.
I was in Greeley yesterday. I bowled yesterday in Greeley. And, going into the last game of the round robin, it's the 6th that we're in the round robin. Chris needed 79 to win.
God. Yeah, I heard he was up over 300.
300.
Yeah. Shake it off, Chris. Yeah. Give the guys a bone here and there, buddy.
Nice.
Oh!
Man.
Ow. That was some serious high flush.
Come back with that one again, Steve.
Oh, my God. Wow, that was crushed. And all of a sudden, the match is even. Very, very
Hang
quickly.
on.
Used all 60 feet of
Yep.
it and more. All right. Frame number 3.
Good shot.
And,
7, 9.
spins a pin and doesn't take the 9 out. He could have very easily had a double there. But no.
He might have wanted to talk to the Pope.
Yeah.
Because
I'll bet you if he, slips Chuck 100, I'll bet you he'll bless his equipment.
both those shots were
Oh,
pure.
yeah. All right. Poor Steve.
Man.
I'll never forget the one match we had back at Broadway years ago. He's bowling Dennis Glessman out of Fort Collins. He throws the front 10 at Dennis.
Steve did?
Yeah, I thought Dennis was going to commit suicide. I think he shot 289 scratch. Yeah.
Championship.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Boom.
There it is again.
Tell you what, the man.
He's not missing by a quarter of an inch. He's right on.
You realize if he wins today, he's down to 1 pin. We're talking 220.
I told him earlier, I said, you trying to get out of this deal?
Well, he's up there in Duran range. I think I got 3 bowlers and maybe 4 in single digits. Duran's at 0. If he wins, he'll be at 1. I got a couple guys in the 6 and 7 range. And that's about it. Everybody else is teens. And even teens, you're looking at guys averaging 210 on this stuff.
Turn. There you go.
Front 4.
Well.
Wow. Here we go. I've run out of
adjectives,
yes,
and pronouns,
yes,
and verbs.
Everything, yes. All those.
And more.
It's just fun to watch.
Just give him the checkbook.
No, I'm not giving him my checkbook. I'm still married. My wife's into that serious.
Not your personal check.
Nice.
He
could easily,
easily
had open 3-bagger to hang with him. But he's got to just
shaking his head.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he's on a 258 pace, and he could lose by 42.
Yeah.
That's how crazy this match is turning out. Come on, Steve. Get a double
Look
here,
at the
buddy.
loft on that one.
Oh,
there
there we go. He got a break
payback.
back. Yep. Got one back. That was a, quote, a dudek. He's been known to do that on you.
After those last 3, good for him.
Yeah. Steve's down 22 right now. Any little misstep by Ron here, and Steve could jump right back into it. Oh, that was just a little low. Little low. And pocket 10.
That is just so on the money. I told Ron earlier when we were bowling together today, I said, his field ball in the 10th, I said, uno mas, Ron, uno mas. Not in Korea. He said, in Korea, it's short time, long time. He might have missed that.
He did. That's the first bad shot I've seen him throw in 5 weeks.
It truly is.
And you know what? You can't do that to Dudek. He'll creep up on you like a burglar behind a bush of your front door.
He's right. Steve's right there.
Can't do that.
His shots are right there.
I mean, he throws the next 2. He's got 108 in the 5th. And with his handicap difference, he's up a mark. Mm-hmm. That's how fast it's turned around. Good.
Oh, Steve's.
Exactly. He took the words right out of my mouth. Rod says, "There's a Steve Dudek shot right there." I went, boy,
and
you're
that's
not
a
kidding.
compliment.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. That ball, that was pure. Isn't it funny lately you see right-handers leave more 7s than 10s? Isn't that weird?
Crazy.
It is. It's crazy. All right, good shot.
I don't understand.
Wow.
I'm leaving more 7s than 10s.
Yeah. No, you're not the only one. All right, let's see if Mr. Dudek can get back in the game here. I got news for you. Even if you don't throw this one, it's almost even. Mm-hmm. Pretty crazy. Will it finish? Boom!
Nice
Here we
shot.
go. Air Dudek has landed.
We said this was going to be a good match.
Yep.
I mean,
no doubt. You know, and that's what I like about watching the better average players bowl, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, but they never give up. Absolutely never give up. They could be down 60 pins, and you know what? They're going to give you their best every time they walk up.
They're going to go for the spare in the 10th if they've lost.
Yep.
It's
just in their nature.
Yeah.
And it gives you a good mindset, a great focus that no matter what, make a shot.
Yep.
right, Steve makes the spare.
Got a
He's
match.
126 in the sixth. With a strike, Ron's 137. So 11 pins. Steve is up 9 pins all of a sudden when it looked like he was going to get absolutely crushed. One hiccup by Ron Hall has put him a mark behind.
It looks like the left lanes came into play for Ron, and now the right one's kind of messing with him a little.
Boom.
Man,
Well, it was
never
money.
mind.
Yeah. What do you know?
Never mind.
Just great shot. And again, Ron could have went 4-bagger, open, double. I mean, he leaves a weak 10 and throws the only bad shot I've seen him throw in God knows how long for an open. And now he can get right back on top here. He'll take a 1-pin lead with a double right here. I think Stepniak has just gotten excited. Oh, that was inside. Yep.
That 10
It was a
again.
little bit inside. I liked his mindset on that.
Right.
But unfortunately, I think he'll tell you that ball was inside of where he was looking.
He's in a match.
Yes, he is. Joe Stepniak had his granddaughter's birthday today.
Oh, yeah. He told me yesterday.
Yep.
It's what
Happy
it was.
birthday. And I know Grandpa Joe will be taking care of you. All right, good spare. 157 in the seventh with a spare. And we got ourselves a ball game. Got ourselves a ball game. Both bowlers are one open. The advantage of that whole thing is Steve's open was in the first frame. If you're going to have an open, that's where you want it. And will it sit?
Nice shot.
Here he comes.
Ron's had a 4-bagger. Steve had a 3.
Yep. Each one with an open. And we're within 9 pins. Steve Dudek with a 9-pin advantage can take it to 19 in the 9th. This is huge. Huge ball right here.
There, Dudek.
No, that's
nice shot. There you go. Now he's been paid back.
He's been paid back for those
back.
2 crush shots.
Can't cry now.
Oh my God. Ron's gone, really?
Ron's gone.
I mean, that was flat. I don't know what pin that was. It took the 10 out, to be honest with you.
It wasn't
But
the
was
2, was it?
huge.
I don't know.
But now he extends the lead to 19. Ron's got a punch. 237 and 4 is 241. And Steve's on a 236 scratch pace. Nice.
Nice shot.
His last 3 shots on 38 have been absolutely perfect. Here we go. All he can do is punch and put just a little bit of pressure on, well, any kind of pressure.
Would he force Steve to?
If he sheets it, he shoots 241 with
Steve would
handicap.
need the first one.
And let's see, if Steve goes 9, say he goes 9 spare strike, he shoots 215 and 20 for 235. So he's got the first one. If he doesn't strike out. Sit, sit, sit.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. If he gets this one, I believe he forces Steve to throw the first one.
I think so. Ron loves this right now.
He does. No doubt. This is where it matters. You got to step up. You have to make a shot. You've done this time and time and again. It's in your mind. Muscle memory. Eleventh ball.
Tugged that a little.
Tugged it. Oh. And he gets a kickback of his own. Kicks the 4-pin out from behind.
You guys are all even now.
Yep. He said we're 1-1. Each guy with a great break.
Steve's gonna have
241 with handicap. Yeah, Steve must throw the first one. Count not as important right now for Ron. But Steve must throw the first one in
That
the
was a
10th.
huge break right
Yeah,
there.
but that's good. And a good shot.
When you're bowling good,
237.
you get breaks.
Yes.
When you're bowling good.
Because you're loose, you got a good arm swing, you're not tugging the ball. So now it comes down to this. Steve Dudek must strike right here.
Oh,
Got
way
it a little wide. Nope. That ain't going to
What's
happen.
that?
What's 193,
13.
213, and 2230. Ron Hall is going to move on.
Jeez.
6-0.
3 weeks in a row in the
Yep.
title match.
Yep.
You still get to pick which lane is if you want to start first. I'll start first. I'll start on the right hand lane. Left hand lane? You have to start on left? Jeez.
All right, so in a great match here, Ron Hall 241 to Steve Dudek's 225. Ron is in the championship match. He's going to face Dale Carpenter of Golden. Ron going for back-to-back titles and his 4th overall title. And we're going to see that in just a moment right here on Colorado Sports TV. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for our championship match here at AMF Northglenn. Nicholas Sorsa with my partner Nolan Carruthers, and we got a great match. We got Ron Hall going for back-to-back wins up against Dale Carpenter, 20-year member, making his finals for the first time in God knows how long. But he's elected to lead the match, and we're going to see these gentlemen start right now. Dale Carpenter with a 57-pin handicap advantage, and that's his lack of performance over the last couple of years, unfortunately, and Ron's dominance in the last 8 weeks. Huge handicap difference. So obviously the key for Dale Carpenter is just close frames. Because if Ron loses his look and he can't carry, it won't be a match. But I don't think we're going to see that. Nolan, what do you bet you?
No, Ron's going to be there. If Dale closes frames, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be. That's going to be light.
Right.
Yep. He hit that OB on 6, and the ball just scored it right. And again, he hasn't been here in a long, long time.
He's nervous.
Oh, sure he is. I mean, Dale hasn't made a cut in 2 years, let alone make the finals.
Right.
I'll bet you it's been
Longer.
4 or 5. Well, his last title was at Broadway, giving him his 5th title, and he's been in the club 28 years. But I can't see what year that was.
It's a better shot. There you go.
There you go.
That's
All
nice.
right. Good job. All right. Very good.
Give him a chance to settle down.
Yep.
Get through 3 frames, probably.
They don't even have the year on that, I don't think.
Oh, I don't know.
But it has been a while. Well, we started making those shirts with the new logo in 08. So the most it's been is 7 years, but I'd say maybe 6 or 5. There we go, frame 1. Oh, and he does trip the 4-pin. Another day at the office for Ron.
Now, that was a little high.
Yeah.
But I think he'll stay right
That's
there.
just a little check mark.
Yeah.
All right, frame 2 for Ron Hall, looking to double. Again, he's spotting Dale 57 pins. Needs cut into that. There we go. There's 10 of them. Now he's down to 47, and here we go. But again, Dale cannot look at that. He knows that the man's on a roll. But he knows he's got to do that. All Dale needs to do is keep closing frames.
Filling frames.
Make your spare. Good count, make your spare, let him come catch you. 57 pins in one match is a lot to overcome. I don't care who you are.
It's a good shot.
And it's still going to finish late. Washout? Yep. 1, 2, 10.
I can't see if there's a year on that either. There is.
If there is, I can't see it. Will it? Will it? Come on. Oh, ball finished just at the end. I thought he had it covered. So he's open in a second with 25. Right now, the great white shark known as Ron Hall is feasting. Yeah.
Who's going to stop him? He's going to stop himself.
It's going to have to be a big boat.
Yeah. The USS Reagan.
Something. All right, frame number 3 for Dale. Shake that off and come back. That's better shot. Nice. All right, that's the best thing you could possibly do. Get up there and throw an excellent shot. Get you right back in it.
So the Broncos are no longer undefeated.
Well, that's good, though. Takes the pressure off. Although, you know what? They have had a tough time winning in Indianapolis.
That's 6 in a row.
That they've lost?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how many years that covered. 8 or 9 years, I think.
Yeah, because they only play him, once a year? Maybe?
Not some years. They don't even play him at all.
Unless they catch him in the playoffs,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah. Frame number 3. Boom. Here we go.
Just sick. Have you thought about a drug test on this guy?
I just want him. I don't care what it is.
Whatever he's on.
You got that right.
It truly is amazing.
It is. It's really fun to watch.
It's amazing.
And it's practice. It's practice. I just can't say enough about his game. He's just he's in a great role right now. A little faster. Nice.
Like
Wow.
you said, what do you say?
The great white shark known as Ron Hall.
I'm impressed.
You know what really impressed me? Dale coming up here and throwing another one. That would be impressive. Basically going, wait a minute. This match ain't over yet. Oh, pulled it.
Brooklyn?
Pulled it.
No.
Get lucky.
No.
All right, he's got the 1, 3, 5, 10, I believe. Yep.
That's
So
not
he's
easy.
going to have to, no, it's not, because you got to be high in the pocket to carry the 5 in the back, but yet not catch enough of the 3 to kick out the 10. That looks
Might have a
pretty good.
chance.
Come on. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, well, he did get the 10 out. So he's 53 in the 4th. His ball finishes real hard at the end.
Yeah.
Both times I thought he covered that on that lane and it just walked away. Ron has just about gotten that handicap eaten up already. Mm-hmm. And that's, like you said, he's chumming.
Oh.
Come on, finish. Oh, man. He throws a great shot, leaves a 4-9. All right, got to get one. Don't give him any more. That was just a bad break. He had good roll on that ball.
Right.
I thought that was a pretty money shot. Ron's going to have to claim me as a dependent. He keeps this up.
He's going to have to do something.
All right. Okay, got his one. 62 in the 5th. And he's not out of it. There's all kinds of stuff can happen. The bowling gods they're creatures, boy. They can come in and mess with you at the inappropriate time. I mean, here's a guy that beat the Pope. What else are you going to do?
There you go. And he's beat everybody this year. Really loose arm swing.
Little weak. All right, no 300 on TV, Sledgester. That was your best shot.
What did Scott say that pays if you shoot 300 on TV?
Oh, Scott said he was going to kick in like at least $1,000.
Was that $1,000?
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
I didn't, but Rick Martinez said he'd kick in some money.
yeah. If you believe that with Martinez, I got a bowling center to sell you. Uh-oh.
He got it.
No, he did. Ooh, he is
missed
so
that.
lucky.
He missed
that badly.
Yes.
That was a horrible shot, and he got lucky.
Came off his hand.
And it was
over the
going
top.
dead right. Yep. Very lucky to make that spare.
Looked like he spun out a little bit.
Yeah.
or something.
Yep.
The thing
He's
about
up
Ron is
67. He's up a mark. He's only up a mark.
what I've noticed about Ron is he may only stop at a 4-bagger,
And then he starts another.
but then he'll
3.
start another 3 or 4
Yeah.
bagger. So
He's just teasing you. He really is. Boom. Thank you very much. Unbelievable. All right, Dale, come on, buddy. You're only down a mark.
With that, Ron takes the lead.
Yeah, but it's far from over. Far from over.
So, Scott, what is there for a 300 on?
We don't actually have anything. We've only had one, Scott Myers.
Yes.
He told me he was going to give me a burrito one
burrito?
time. I'm going, really?
Hey, don't take
A bean burrito?
Come on. Go big.
Hey, holiday burrito.
Wait, now. See, now you've stepped to the plate.
That's a good burrito.
You got that right.
Either that or Highland Park sausage and biscuits.
I had their biscuits and gravy yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
that's their specialty.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, that's
Yeah, you
worth the
can't-
drive to Greeley
yeah,
just to
don't
have
lie.
biscuits and gravy.
And years ago at Classic Lanes with their nachos grande. Remember that thing that came on a plate that looked like it fed 5 people? And the guy looked at me real serious. He goes, "No, that's just for one person." I go, "Really? How much time do I have to eat it? Like a day and a half?" I mean, this thing. I ate at the thing for 45 minutes. It never moved. It was like endless.
How'd that work for you?
Oh, it was brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was an ugly drive home.
I'm sure.
Yeah, the color of the paint in the inside of my car started changing colors.
Joanne's like, I'll take the next one, thanks.
No, Joanne was already out of the car. Oh, that was a pretty good shot. Come on, Dale, don't give up, buddy. You're closer than you think. He can still shoot 179. And again, remember, he's got
Does that give him 230?
61 pins.
That's if he shoots it, though.
Yeah, he can still go 240. He can make Ron show up. Anything's possible.
Finish.
You know, Ron could go 7'10", 4'9",
He could.
7'9".
He could also trip and fall in the foul line and gutter it, too.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. That's not going to hold.
I think.
Dale's in. I got to get out of here mode. Unfortunately, you got to stay focused. And again, we're talking about a bowler who's, with me, is averaging in the low 160s. Hasn't been here in a while. Had a good weekend. Bowled fairly well, but you can't give up on yourself. Even if he would lose this match anyway,
Right.
you got to stay focused to make quality shots to give yourself something to look forward to the next time you come in. Frame number 7. Ooh, that was much better shot
Yep.
than left to 10. And that's what we were. That's what I thought would get to a point where we'd start to lose his carry,
I thought so, too.
and Dale could close some frames and make it a match. But he can still shoot 259.
We said that last week about him, that we thought he was starting to get higher and higher, and 4.9 had come into play or something, but it just sat and sat and sat and sat.
You know, we could kidnap his equipment. I'll bet you we could get a couple grand out of him.
That looked strange, too.
Yeah.
You really want to mess with an Army sergeant?
No, I do not.
Not somebody, especially
Somebody
like
that's had a
this.
couple tours.
I mean, you're talking about kidnapping his equipment to get blackmail money out of him. You know,
Yeah, and I'm looking at small grenade devices in my car and stuff, and friends
that reminds
showing
me of
up
that
with.
scene in Batman where Morgan Freeman's like, "You really going to try to blackmail a guy who beat criminals with their bare hands? Good luck."
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Thanks a lot. Well, we have to can that idea.
That might be like trying to beat him in bowling.
Yeah, well, that ain't happening. Boom. Wow.
I don't
Just on a serious roll here.
want to go out on a limb.
Yeah,
but
well,
I'm calling it.
you're calling it.
I'm-
Wow, nice. Yeah.
Hey,
Boy, there's.
nobody else did. I did.
Yeah, the odds are like 2 to 5.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen right now.
I don't get paid the big bucks for nothing.
Hey, pay window, as long as you get there, right? That's all that counts. Speaking of pay window, jeez. Unbelievable.
Start selling stock on it.
Really. Come on,
Be a
Dale.
nice
Come on, Dale.
Move
Roll up.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Again, he can still shoot 68.
That'd be
He can still shoot 229.
229?
Yeah. I got news for you. Ron has an upchuck here, like a
No.
brain fart in the 9th or 10th.
If Dale
And he punches.
Yeah.
This game turns around like instantaneously. And Dale has to understand that you got to keep pushing because anything can happen. Get one here. Give yourself a chance.
Cross.
It's going to go. It's going to go. Nope. Pulled it. 1-3-6-9. So now you're looking at 148 and 61, 209. Yep. That was a good call.
Hey.
You know, you're an animal.
There was a little risk involved.
Yeah, right. Little risk.
I said
You sound like an actuary for an insurance company. Well, there's a little risk involved. Yeah, right. Okay. Dale opens in the ninth, giving him 104, and this match is bye-bye Gonzaga.
Back-to-back for Ron Hall.
Back-to-back titles for Ron Hall.
First time in a while.
Yeah.
First time since we started filming.
Is it? Okay. And that's been, what, year and a half?
Coming up on 2 years in January.
Yep. It doesn't happen a lot, ever.
No.
Never had 3.
And we won't because Ron said he won't be there next week.
Yep. So at least that streak stays alive. He's going to, let somebody else have a sniff.
We've talked about that before with him. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, when you're
like that.
when you're in that zone. And you know what else is cool though? Seriously, Dale Carpenter's going to make 923.
Oh.
That's awesome for him.
That's nothing to complain about.
No, absolutely not. That was a bad shot, but at this point, I think he's just seeing what kind of room he's got because this match is long gone. He's still going to shoot 238, 242 at handicap, easily dispose of his opponent. Ron Hall is now 7-0 in the finals last 2 weeks.
He's 7-0.
Yep, incredible.
The last 7 matches have been won by him.
Yep.
And he had 1 or 2 of those matches that were a little tight. Most of them he just ran. When you average 250, like he did last week.
Oh, yeah, it was insane. No, and he trips the 4 out. 238. 242 at handicap, back-to-back titles. This one good for $1,746.
Happy birthday to my niece's daughter, Teelan, in Colorado Springs. Her birthday's today.
Cool.
Teelan Gasper. Gasper the Friendly Ghost. It's a G. It's all right, Dale. And that'll do it.
All right, unfortunately, Dale Carpenter, 109 and 61 for 170, but he takes home, hey, where else can you shoot 109 and win $900?
Only at ABT.
You got it.
Denver branch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come back and talk to the machine at the break. Mr. I'm 7-0 in match play. Come get me, Ron Hall. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the Ron Hall Show on Colorado Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa with Nolan Carruthers and the Machine, the great white shark known as Ron Hall. Second, first, and first in 3 weeks. The man is on a serious mission. Great bowling. Ron, we ran out of adjectives about 45 minutes ago. And we were talking about the difference, even though you've been on this pattern now 3 weeks in a row, different distances. The surfaces have been so different on top of it. And what makes your bowling so incredibly fun to watch is that you're able to match up with the equipment that you're using to match up what you're looking at. And you're just stupid right now. in a good, that's a ultimate compliment. You were just throwing a ball as good as I've ever seen. It's so hard to do, and you're smart. So we're all you guys out there that's going, I can't beat Ron Hall. Well, nobody can at this point. But he's not bowling next week. He's going to try his hand at a PBA regional in Colorado Springs at Harmony Bowl. Those of you down there, the man's on a mission, dude, and he's bowling as good as anybody I've ever seen. So good luck with that, and all the rest of you ABT guys, he's not going to be here at Bellevue. You got a shot. That's all I can say. I mean, you're bowling that good, buddy. Commanding officer's name. He's got to have the last week of February off. I'm sorry.
He's got to go to Vegas.
He's got to go to Vegas, and he's got to bowl in his pattern for some serious cash. And he might cut you in. You never know. He might cut you in. But Tish, another great job, Tish. As always, you're the best. You're the professional. And you're 7-0 in match play in the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
What did you change between when we bowled this morning in qualifying, between the first one and the second one? What did you find?
Well, first, let me just thank Northglenn for putting on a good tournament here, taking good care of us.
Yeah, we haven't been here in at least 15 years.
It's a great place.
Yeah, Joseph Ilabari and Rhonda Gregory, the general manager and assistant manager, they welcomed us with open arms. They begged us to come back. They did a great job remodeling here, and we had no issues with pin setters. I mean, the place just ran great. So,
yes.
Not sure who their center mechanic is, but my hat's off to him. Did a great job. I was impressed the whole weekend. I really was.
Yeah. It was.
Looking forward to coming back again and again. That's for sure.
And then I want to thank Tish Johnson and Mel McAllister.
I think the price of your question, Tish, great job. Oh, you want that ball? $9.95. That's he might bend. You never know.
No, she's always taking great care of me. So from the very first time I met her bowling in a summer league down in Circle, worked with my game a little bit, and I feel I'm so much better today than just a few years ago. And all she had me do was change a couple little things.
You're so much better now than you were a month ago. when you were not bad a month ago.
About when it started.
Really? Yeah, the roll's incredible. It's fun. It's fun to watch. Obviously, from your perspective, it's fun to be in that groove. And you're against DY and a couple of guys down there. Let's see what you got. Bring it on. I hope I have a great.
Thanks.
Keep me posted.
Nice to wouldn't it be cool? I mean, just get into the last couple matches. Just get in there, be awesome. It really would.
Yeah, but to answer your question, Nolan, the first game obviously I shot great, and then we switched lanes, and I don't know if I started pressing too much or what, but got completely lost for those next 3 games, and even though I shot bad, I knew that the shot was there. I just had to slow myself back down, concentrate, get my game, and execute. Yeah, I used to cross.
So you didn't change your ball?
I changed down at the brave feet to get the ball projected that way, but since there was a lot of people playing that area, it started to burn up, so probably the thing that scared me or got me off my game the first set of qualifying was I felt like I had to keep it too tight, and I couldn't just let it go. And as they dried up and the track started to burn out, I didn't mind if I got it out there. And probably the key on this pattern that I noticed is being able to play the oil line as it breaks down. So if you notice, if I kept it tighter, it was more flush. If I got it out and it came back, it usually left a 10 pin or something. So
the one thing I noticed was on 37 early, if you threw your normal ball speed, the ball just didn't quite face up, and you left a weak 10. And then I saw you slow yourself down a little bit, and then it just sat up and you just crushed it. But then I think it got to a point where it started to play just like 38. They both. Not a good investment, by the way. Think of something offshore,
Yes.
Cayman Island type thing. A little bit of, the tax-free interest will get you going, because, eventually you're going to have to get a real job. But no, Ron, I tell you, it's been great watching you. I've loved your professionalism. I loved your focus. Everything about your game this is stuff that the guys watching and home and league bowlers are going, how do I get to that point? Well, you practice and you repeat and you have different things, but it's stuff that you do, and that's what makes you. You keep us posted.
To run a ticker. On buying.
Yeah, Ron Hall Enterprises.
Yeah,
I was doing better before you ran a ticker on me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us here at AMF Northglenn again. We're going to be back again 1 hour earlier than normal, 4 o'clock at AMF Bellevue. We're going to be on the Short Wolf. And that's really why I think Ron took next week off. He doesn't want to bowl that garbage. He wants to bowl this ABT number 7. I think we're going to rename it in his honor. But on behalf of Scott Sledgester, our producer, Nolan Carruthers, myself, Nick Lasorsa, and the great white shark, Ron Hall, who's on a mission, we'll see you next week.